doesn't bite.
That's right.
Make sure that gets on tape.
It wasn't. Good morning, WW Robinson. Today is December 13th, 2018, and I have Sophie here with me this morning. We've had an exciting morning so far, haven't we? Yes, all right. Sophie, it is day 8 in our rotation. Is that right?
No, 7.
Today is day 7. Let's look. It's official. I'm losing it. I went from 6 to 8. I was counting by twos. All right. Yes. All right. It is day 7 in our rotation. And go ahead and tell us what's for lunch today.
Hot dog and bun, oven fries, broccoli, pineapple chunks, peaches, and choice of milk.
All right. And we have Sarah here this morning to tell us about the weather. Sarah, come on over. I'll hold this so we can see it. What is the weather?
Sunny.
It is sunny. Thank you so much. Good job. And we have James to lead us in the pledge. Come on over, James. Please stand. Put this in front of you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good job, James. Thank you. Please join me for a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, let's go over birthdays. So celebrating today on the 13th, we have Chelsea Painter, Hadley Witherow, and Moses Young. So happy birthday to those folks. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. And I'm not sure if Miss Heingardner did staff birthdays yesterday, but Miss Olin had a birthday yesterday. So make sure you tell her happy late birthday. And Miss Wakeman in the cafeteria has a birthday today. So make sure you see her. You tell her happy birthday. So happy birthday to all of those folks. I have an announcement from Mr. Perry, chorus concert tonight. Wear your concert clothes and be here by 6:20. Concert is at 7. So there's your announcement about that. And then I believe that Ms. Orndorff has an announcement. So I'll let you slide here. Ms. Orndorff will join you.
Good morning, WWR. We are just a little over a month away from the science fair, and over 100 students have expressed an interest so far, which is amazing. It is not too late to sign up. If you're interested, these forms are outside my door, or you can ask your teacher, and I'll get your teacher a form. And then for all the students that have expressed interest, I'll be sending a letter home right before break about more information about the science fair. So if you're still interested and you haven't signed up yet, please see me for a form or ask your teacher for one. Thank you so much.
Sounds exciting. I can't wait to see all these science fair projects. And I believe Miss Urbach has an announcement this morning. So I don't know why I even sat back down. All right, Miss Urbach.
Hi guys from the library. Hello. Sarah, have you ever cried reading a book?
It's awful.
Have you ever laughed out loud reading a book? Has a book ever made you angry? You're a good reader. Miss Proctor was upset because she cried in front of you guys a little bit. She got a little teary, but it's okay. If you're reading a book that you really like, you should get into it. It's okay. She is concerned. She has a dilemma. Now, dilemma is a problem that somebody needs to help solve. So Miss Proctor has a dilemma that you all need to help solve. She needs to pick a new book that she can read to us when 2019 comes. I have 2 choices, but you may have another suggestion. You need to let Miss Proctor know what your choices are. Email her, write her a little note, drop it in her box, have your teacher drop in the box. One of the books, though, that you can vote on and decide if you want is called Elvis and the Underdogs. It's written by Jenny Lee. Mrs. Funkhauser really likes this one. I read it, laughed out loud. I'm going to read the first page and you can laugh out loud with me. This story starts in a hospital, but don't freak out. No one died. No one almost died, and there was no blood. Okay, there was a little blood. It was just because I got a nosebleed, but I get those all the time, and that's not why I woke up in the hospital on this particular afternoon. So why I woke up in the hospital was because there was an episode at school. And by episode, I mean I passed out and hit the floor hard. Obviously, since I was the one who passed out, I didn't see what happened. But if you believe the rumors, any of the following may or may not have happened in the hallway. My eyes rolled back in my head. I drooled. I spit. I foamed at the mouth. I hit the ground and released a perfect spit bubble that floated up and popped on the ceiling. I convulsed on the floor. I bit my tongue off. I flopped around like a fish. I flopped around like a seal. I waved my arms like a beetle on its back. I peed in my pants. I didn't pee in my pants, but it looked like I peed in my pants because Janice Hinkelooper was standing next to me when it happened, and she was holding an apple juice box because she's always holding one. And she freaked when she saw me hit the ground, squeezed the juice box, and squirted it all over my pants, making it look like I peed in my pants. But again, I wasn't exactly conscious, so I don't know what the real story is. That's just the beginning of this book. So think about how fun it is. It's about a boy who has some illnesses and he gets a service dog to help him. So it's kind of serious, but it's hilarious too. So that's one you can choose. Just say Elvis if you want to vote for this one. Now, so Ms. Proctor got a little concerned about Roz the robot in the last book that she just read. Well, if you choose The Wild Robot Escapes, does it show up backwards on there? Or is that just
No,
me?
it shows right.
Okay, good. Mr. Bach is reading it backwards, so I'm really professional. Also written by Peter Brown. It's the sequel. So we get to find out what happens to Roz. I'm going to read the inside cover. It's a summary. After learning to thrive on a remote wild island, Robot Roz now finds herself trapped on a farm owned by the Sharif family. Roz's new life thrusts her into another set of risks, forcing her to survive tornadoes and attacks by wolves.
Ooh.
Desperate to escape from the farm and return to her old life on the island and to find her son Brightbill, Roz begins a journey for freedom through the wilderness and then into a bustling city where she must face the most dangerous creatures of all, human beings.
I knew you were going to say that.
You know I was going to say that?
I did.
So if you like one of these two books for Miss Proctor to read, you need to let her know. Maybe vote as a whole class and your teacher can tell us. Send it in an email or drop her a note. Or if you have another book, let us know.
All right. Thank you,
Thanks.
Ms. Urbach. And I just have to say that I'm just glad that you shared with me that there was a sequel to The Wild Robot so that I know that Roz is okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Well,
really
we don't-
bothered me. All right. So one last thing. I need, as soon as the announcements are over, I need all of the fifth graders that were involved in the courtyard project to go to the book room. And then I also need my tour guides that are helping me tomorrow. You know who you are. I believe it's Bruno, Ellie, Sophie, and Cullen. Sophia. And Cullen. Those folks need to come to the book room as well as soon as the announcements are over. And I believe that's it for today. Do you have any shout outs?
Delilah, Kimberly, Miss Gerard's class, Miss Weimer, Miss Henry.
All right. So you can choose to be the kind of leader that you would follow and make it a great day. So long.